You know the two most stressful times of your vacation? Getting here and going home. A lot of that has to do with your hookup. That's where Stromberg Carlson can help. Cranking your manual jack can be a pain. With an electric tongue jack, all the work is done for you with the press of a button. Sounds great, right? But what if you press the button and nothing happens? The jack just won't work. First off, don't panic. The problem is likely because you don't have a ground for the electrical current. At Stromberg Carlson, we have a tab to expose an unpainted area around the coupler. This allows for metal-to-metal contact with the assembly bolts. You need this metal-to-metal contact for a smooth transfer of electrical current and the power to operate your jack. As I said, we leave an area unpainted around the coupler. If you're not getting a good ground, you may need to make this area a little bigger, or you may need to remove possible rust or corrosion between your jack and the A-frame. Use a grinding wheel, file, or sandpaper to scrape away more of the powder coating or any rust and corrosion buildup, which acts as an insulator and prevents current flow. So how do you know if it's a grounding issue? First off, just because the light on your jack is lit doesn't mean there's enough energy to power your jack. It takes very little current to keep it lit. To determine if you have a grounding issue, take the ground wire from your battery pole and connect it right to the metal foot of your jack. If it starts up, you have a grounding issue. Okay, so what if you discover you are grounded and there's no rust, but you still have no power? The problem could be the fuse loop. A few years ago, this was the fuse loop that came with our electric tongue jack. The wires of this loop often get pulled, especially when you're trying to keep your wiring harness tight to your A-frame to avoid slack. Over time, this tightness can pull the wire away from the housing and the fuse inside, and then you lose power. Fortunately, there's an easy answer. Today, we use a fuse loop that has a twist lock, so no more lost connections. Call us if you need one. We'll make sure you have consistent current flow and all the power you need. That's Stromberg Strong.